Hi folks, Ande Lyons here, and welcome to episode 2 of Ask Ande Startup Solutions. This episode, I'm going to chat about something that I feel is one of the most essential strategies for building a strong and successful business, and that is creating a compelling and meaningful brand promise. And I feel strongly that this needs to be done before you create the logo, identify the colors that you're going to be using, build your website, flesh out all your products and services. You have to develop a clear emotional connection that you are going to share and express with your customers everywhere you go. And it's not just the emotional connection, it's the promise to deliver this experience every time to your customers. So let me take a moment and read a wonderful quote by Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks. And I think it will help cement the understanding of a brand promise. And he said, in this ever-changing society, the most powerful and enduring brands are built from the heart. They are real and sustainable. Their foundations are stronger because they are built with the strength of the human spirit, not an ad campaign. The companies that are lasting are those that are authentic. And he's absolutely right. Your brand promise needs to be authentic and credible. And it has to be kept every time, whether you're pitching to investors or posting on social media or any other marketing communication that you're doing. You've got to consistently convey your brand promise. And when you connect with folks in this very meaningful way, it inspires trust and a sense of intimacy. And you formed a more personal relationship with your customer. And what that can create is a wonderful group of folks who are passionate about your brand, and they get out there and they enthusiastically share how much they love you. They're brand evangelists. And they do a lot of the work for you if you do this work up front. Now, you may not have done this yet with your business, and you could be launched and you could be out there for a year or so. It's okay. Just step back and think about it. What emotional experience and connection do you want to have with your customer? And you can start tweaking a lot of your branding with this premise underneath you like that. And I think one of the best reasons for having a strong brand promise, oh my gosh, when the competitors come knocking at your customer's door, they're going to be saying, come switch, discounts, this and that, we're better, we're brighter. Your customers are going to go, back to the hand. I'm in love with this brand and I am staying put. And when you have those moments where you're comparing yourself to other brands who are like you, going, well, it's already been done. I can't come up with anything new. Look, I'm going to remind you of one of my favorite Seth Godin quotes, which is, sure, it's been done before, but not by you and not for us. How wonderful is that? There's also a terrific brand new book out right here, Different. Get it, read it. It's going to help you create the differentiating voice for your brand that you need to keep your customers coming back again and again and telling all their friends about you too. Let's talk about some well-known brand promises that are out there. So, okay, we've got Geico. In 15 minutes or less, you're going to save 15% on your car insurance. Well, everybody knows insurance is yawn. Hello, it's done everywhere. But look how well they took their tagline and differentiated with this emotional connection through their campaigns. Every commercial, it's quirky. I mean, you've got the lizard talking, you've got crazy stuff happening, and they make you laugh. That's their promise. We're going to deliver a really great experience for you, even though it's with one of the most boring topics ever, insurance. Then there's Dunkin' Donuts, my hometown brand, right? America runs on Dunkin'. Well, they're promising you they're going to get you jacked up and you're going to get stuff done, drinking their coffee and eating their food. And oh, by the way, you're running because you're going to run into that Dunkin' Donuts and grab and go, right? So that's a great brand promise. Then there's the car commercials, right? Oh my gosh, they're great at this. I just watch those Ford truck and Chevy truck commercials, and I swear I get hair on my chest. I get so much testosterone. I really feel that they convey. Yet BMW brings a completely different emotional branding connection with its customers because they're offering the sophisticated driver the ultimate driving experience. And then for you Apple lovers, you know it's all about think different, right? So the creatives especially, like I am so using Apple and iPhone, etc. My personal brand, my brand promise is Andelicious Advice. And this is business strategies and solutions and tips and tools, all that stuff everybody provides, but I bring it with a lot of passion and fun and enthusiasm and love of business. So think about your brand promise. I'd love it if you shared it in the comment thread, some ideas you have. If you have a favorite well-known brand that compels you to stay as a rock star fan, share their brand promise because we're learning from each other, and it'd be great to have more examples in the comment thread of other brand promises that work because we can incorporate it into what we're doing. So think again, the brand promise, what are you sharing with your folks every single day that keeps them coming back? If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer on a future episode of Ask Ande Startup Solutions, please shoot me an email, andy@andelyons.com, with the word question in the subject line. Again, we're all learning from each other, so your questions are so helpful, and I'd love the opportunity to share the answers with you or find the answers if I don't know them. If you'd like to continue receiving my Andelicious advice for startup founders, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hop on over to my website, andelyons.com, where you can subscribe to my monthly newsletter. If you are feeling called for some one-on-one coaching for your startup, I'm here for you. Please click the link right here and schedule a free 30-minute conversation. I would love to learn more about you and your business. Heartfelt thanks, as always, for this opportunity to connect and to serve you and your startup. If you're feeling a moment of reciprocity and appreciation, hop on over to my Patreon account where you can share the love and support of this series with a small donation. Seriously, I am so thankful you tuned in. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to help lift you and your business up with some ideas and some thoughts that might make it a little easier for you. But here's what I sincerely want you to remember. You've got this, you superstar startup founder. I really do believe in you. And I know that you are working hard, and I'm here cheering you on. See you next time. Bye. Mwah.